On the 25th of March 2026, Erin and I set off to the land of the hobbits. We were so excited to go to New Zealand and we had the best trip ever. Hope you enjoy watching this video of our memories there. It was such a good time. We landed in Auckland and we picked up our rental vans straight away and went straight to this little campsite. This is what the inside of our camper looked like. More than enough space for us. It was super fun. But the first 2 days rained non-stop. I'm talking severe flood warning, there were landslides. We thought the wedding was going to be off, but luckily it turned around. We got to this cute cafe with super cool cats and really beautiful artwork. We met up with the bride and groom for a quick coffee before their big week of wedding celebrations. And don't worry, I won't talk the entire 15 minutes, but I will give you little bits of information I think you'll like about our exciting adventure. So this was day 3, and the sun actually came out. As you can see, we are stoked! Such a beautiful little town we're in. It's called Hahei, and look at these awesome little pirate islands. They look like so magical. Erin was feeling happy and excited. We went for a nice long walk along the beach before getting a coffee at this super cute little coffee shop we went to almost every day we were in that town. While we were in Hahei, we actually lucked out and got a campsite with our friends Brad and Paige, who we knew from Byron Bay. And it was so much fun. Here we are driving to the wedding venue to meet up with Dane and Brooke a few days before their wedding. So beautiful. And there's the happy bride. After seeing the wedding venue and where everything will take place, we went back down to Hahei Beach and had a little red wine and a bit of lunch. We then went to Hot Water Beach, which is where you actually dig holes in the sand and it fills up with this beautiful hot water that is running underneath the sand. But as you can see from the tourists in front of us, we weren't the only ones with that idea that night, and they kind of got the best spot, so we struggled a little bit to find the hot water. Ended up digging these little weird shallow holes and it kind of didn't really get us anywhere, but it was still a cool experience. Up there's Dane and Brooke's wedding venue. We could see it from where we were digging, and by this time it was getting a little bit cold and dark. We were ready for some food, so we kind of gave up on that one. This was the morning of the wedding and you could not have asked for a more beautiful, clear, sunny, hot day on the North Island of New Zealand for a wedding. This day we went for a nice walk to Cathedral Cove, just Erin and I, and as you can see from the following clips, the view was insane from every turn we made on the way to Cathedral Cove.
Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your embrace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. All that I am, all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see. was dancing too. I was dancing too. I was looking for the kingdom of clouds and
It was such a fun wedding. Everything went so perfectly for them, and it was definitely the highlight of the trip. The next day, Erin and I got up early for sunrise and went for a walk around the wedding venue, and just look at it. It is so beautiful. Every corner of this property was magic.
just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dark and shadow I go. I am reaching light through the struggle. And just like the seed,
After a quick stop at the coffee shop in Hahei, we were ready to hit the road on our way down to Rotorua.
in slow motion.
We stopped in for this quick hike. Super beautiful, really dense green forests, but unfortunately no kiwi sightings.
I will water the ground where I stand, so the flowers can grow back again. 'Cause just like the sea, everything wants to live. We are burning our fingers.
We camped at this free campsite called the Tect Park, and the next morning we got up and went straight here, which is the Blue Lake, where you can do a hike all the way around the lake, which is exactly what we did. Pretty cold day, but it was so beautiful and so worth it.
Feed me truth and feed me prayer. Feed me sunlight, feed me air.
This was a very icy little dip in the lake, but we definitely needed it after the hike and before our next hike, which is here at the Redwood Forest. We're actually super stoked about this free campsite. There were sheep and beautiful views, and it was super close to where we were heading to the next day. So we just set up camp, had some nice little wraps for dinner, and chilled. We made it to Raglan the next day, nice and early, where we went straight to Dane and Brooke's Airbnb, which is insane. Would you just look at that view? And this was one of Erin's favourite spots because we pretty much just surfed, Erin surfed, and we hung out with our friends and just had the best time eating and going to cool little cafes and hanging out with them. If you don't like heights, I suggest skipping through the next few little clips, because here we are at the scariest place I've ever been to. This beautiful lookout with an insane drop where Dane was telling us the natives actually used to push people off when they needed to get rid of someone, so that's fun and fresh.
I listen to Coltrane, be really on train. Who hasn't been there before? I come around the hard way. I bring you comics in bed, scrape the motor for bread, and serve you French toast again. Okay, it still gets on. I'm not the kind of girl you take home if I makes you happy. It can't be that bad if it makes you happy. Why the hell are you so sad if it makes you happy?
While we were in Raglan, we stayed at this little hippie kind of campsite called Soulscapes, and this is the driveway up and down. So there's a beautiful view once you get up, but big RVs and vans drive up and down this thing, and there's absolutely nowhere to pull over and turn if you've got a massive RV, so you just kind of have to back down. We were super lucky. We only had to do it once, but yeah, very windy, scary driveway, and I thought I'd put this in because I know my sister will appreciate this and understand why I didn't want to drive. And here we are walking to Bridal Falls, a insane waterfall, and it was really close to Raglan, actually just on the way out. So as we were leaving town, we thought we'd stop in and do this quick little hike, and then we were off on our next adventure to go caving.
There's no talking to you. I'm so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. No, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. What am I supposed to do?
And this was right after our caving experience. It was super fun, a little bit scary. This is a photo from their website because you can't take your phone as you are crawling on your hands and knees through water in the dark. Super fun. Our next extreme sport was horse riding at this very steep property the night before we flew back to Australia, so we were praying we weren't going to injure ourselves this night, and it was lots of fun. Here's Aaron on his big white steed, Thumper.
I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe?
We camped that evening on the horse property that we had gone riding on, and the next day we got up and went straight to the airport. It was such a fun experience in New Zealand, and both Erin and I cannot wait to go back. It's such a beautiful country, it's super special, and we just had the best time ever. Hope you enjoyed our little video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be handing out arrival documentation for